Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Muckluck Streams. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble host, Muckluck, and we are back in Dungeons 4. Let's see where we left off last time. If you're watching this later on the playlist, it's been a few days since we played this, so I need a reminder of where we were. Let's see, we had just dug out this big treasury. That's right. I remember now. Okay, and we've got a caravan here that we need to stop if possible. So we're gonna grab all these folks and bring them out here. And I think we kind of have a death ball at this point for this mission, don't we? We got undead, we got healers for undead.
Exploding dynamite. A gold vein has been mined out.
More rock was destroyed. Wait, why is this thing alive? Didn't we already take this out?
Manivores have appeared in your dungeon.
Is that the same evil being, or does it just respawn? No, the rocks have been destroyed. There's my portal. No, okay, I guess it just respawns. Alrighty. Healing potion. Swiftness potion. Wow, I can actually micromanage stuff. It feels so nice to be able to do that after playing that Warhammer game lately. Goodness, these have a lot of health. We are winning though. The, was it Warhammer Realms of Ruin RTS I've been playing recently. If I like have a bunch of units selected and then I select one and try to pull it out because it's like low health, I can't. It doesn't let you do that. All right. Teleport back. Alright, let them get back to work. Am I at max units still? Yes, I am. Let's see. Upgrades.
Ding dong, it's payday.
Sorry, V is research. Expert spells. Need more gold. Okay, gold is the problem. And that just got mined out. That's not good. This looks like it might be, there we go, yep, this is leading to another mining area. Alright, let's get that.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
There is some kind of, is that a manivore? I've never seen one that big before. Don't click that. Okay, well that thing's gone. Want to fight these in here where the threshers are, if possible. Swiftness potion, tentacle spell, poison spell. Bats. There's so many enemies right here. It's why not just use everything? Slow. So many condies. More dots, more dots. And they're standing him inside of a buzzsaw trap right now too. Good morning, Bluebell and Shugo. I see you both. Alright.
Once again, a thunderous storm hit the mountains.
Which does not affect me. Alright. Wait. We already... Where does this one go? Hold on. I need a refresher. That goes there. Okay. Alright, but not far from the portal, honestly. Alright, so I have the option, I guess, of destroying the good being boss again, which will give me 1,000 evil. Don't really need that at the moment, just need, sorry, gold? Your swiftness potion.
Caught in the storm, lost one of its
Bats
members
again,
as they
and they're
were
taking
driven
damage from the storm right
north
now, so that's
through
good
the
for me.
tempest by their unsympathetic leader, who was obsessed with revenge.
Alright, I need to build a treasury here so they can mine faster. It's taking them forever right now. What is this? Gemstone? Does that in here, I guess? Does that give gold? I don't know what that does. The High Priestess is healing all of them for stupid amounts. Alright, gold is starting to come in. Alright, by leveling up these things at the top, the max number of creatures I can have increases. Wow, I'm so used to my troops being so slow because of the Warhammer game. It's funny because this is like a cutesy little funsy version of an RTS, but there's so many just tiny quality of life things that are in this game and most RTSs I've played that weren't in that other one, and I'm just like, oh wait, I can do that again. How strange. How novel. Good morning, Mark Chat. Hi, Jinxie. Good morning to you as well.
Payday. Creatures are collecting their pay.
Just doing that to explore. Dumb adventurers standing in red circles. I mean, doesn't that mean that they were kind of spot on when they designed them then? Expert spells. Meteor Shower, Prince of Hell, Magma Wall, Mana Shields. Okay, we got a lot of nice stuff now. So, mana is basically an infinite resource as long as I have people mine it on occasion. Where is the... That's the mana storage room. We should expand that so that we can put more mana in there. There's Mana Shields.
The storm had lost its strength.
I was about to do a Meteor Shower, but this group is not as strong. I overestimated them. What are the achievements for this map? Expose no unit to the storm. So I definitely am just walking through the storm at this point, but that's because I got the artifact where I'm no longer damaged by the storm. I wonder if that counts as exposing them to the storm if I'm immune to it, but I do walk through it.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
No, save that. What enemies? Ah, right there. Alright, let's do a new dungeon portal.
You have unearthed a new area in the dungeon.
That might be overkill. Poison and bats. And plus they're in the thresher traps. Actually, the thresher traps need to be reloaded. I don't know how that works. Maybe they got like springs. Maybe the springs need to be recoiled. Alright, we do have room to add 2 more monsters to our retinue. Riding 2 goblins. Goblins are ignored by enemies as long as there's any other target. Like they could be AoE'd, but aside from that, you know. Alright, there's expansion to mana storage. Let's see, anything else? Capacity per tile, increase treasury rooms efficiency. How's the gobbler room doing? Still has gobblers. Let's expand that. I'm not sure if we need more. Let's head that way. The face in your level 5 wizard walk into a room full of goblins. A wizard knows what they did.
A hero fell victim to the icy storm.
I'm trying to remember what the goblin's poison does. Poison daggers makes enemies 25% more vulnerable to physical for a few seconds. Okay. I'm gonna use the meteors.
Payday. Your demonic portal is under attack.
No, I like that portal. It's my favorite demonic portal. Also my only one. I am almost out of mana. Let's make another one of the doohickeys where they mine the mana.
Has been unearthed in the dungeon.
I'm wondering if I should do the Prince of Hell spell. It summons some kind of big bad monster, but it eats mana constantly. So if you don't have enough mana to keep it out, it vanishes on you. We are making significant progress. Alright, there are some heroes in here.
There are enemies in your
Okay.
dungeon.
Let's make a new portal. Hopefully that one doesn't get killed. Drop them here so they fight with the traps, I hope. Swiftness potion and a poison potion. We'll save the rest of our mana. Let's see, mine those. That's going well. Treasury there. And is that going fine? Yep. And let's go over here and destroy this little dwarven outpost that we found. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Samuel. Alright, easy. Alright, come back out through the portal. I do love the one thing I found. If you have enemy units picked up in the dungeon, and then right-click on the overworld, they'll exit the dungeon by the nearest exit to where you clicked.
Another entrance
Like
into
instantly.
the underground. Excellent. I bet it will take us all the way to the peak. All right, creatures, take that thing and wipe out all the guards.
Okay, so we're underground now, so I've got the limited control of them. Mana shield, we're taking a lot of damage. Oh, that's even killing some stuff through the walls.
One of your creatures has bit the dust.
Eh? Which one? I lost a Naga? Okay. Underground meteors. This is entirely safe. Lost a few undead, but they'll respawn. Morning, Mark. I see it's a dungeon party. Indeed!
The storm abated and moved on. The mountain-climbing evil's creatures had now almost reached the top of the mountain through another exit from the dungeon. The Council of Little Snots was almost within reach.
Where did that put me? Here. Alright, so this is a new area. Mining mana, yep. Where's the thing that lets them port around? Level 6 Snots can teleport to a job. That will help save them a lot of time. They can now port around the dungeon. Actually, it said level 6 Snots. I don't know how many of mine are level 6.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
None of them. Lots of them are level 5. Well, shoot. So that's a little bit different from Dungeons 3. In Dungeons 3, there was an upgrade that gave all the Snots the ability to teleport around, but it wasn't related to their level.
Oi, you punks! It's about time I personally introduced you to my fists! one is
All right, new
hefty,
portal.
and this one is righty, and they both smell like doom.
Oh, that's for sure. They haven't seen a bathtub in a while, have they? Never mind the rest of what they're attached to.
I like your sense of humor, little black pointy ear. I'll try to kill you last. Die!
Brynhild, the Dwarf Queen. Big health bar just appeared on the screen. Not sure where she is.
Your enemies are in the dungeon.
Back to Dungeon Keeper. Something like that.
One of your creatures has bit the dust.
What? A goblin. Freaking horde creatures. Why do I keep putting up with you guys? Oh, that's right. I was going to expand the gobbler farm and I forgot to finish doing that task. You guys went through the wrong exits. There we go. Hey, my chat, how are you all? Hey, goddess. Doing all right. Couple of manivores in the dungeon. Not a huge deal. Dude, did they already mine that out? Good God. These gold veins are not lasting long at all. Why is this guy so wait, what? Oh, he's got like he's like on strike. Not sure why he's mad. Might be the gobblers, which we're working on.
A creature has become livid with rage.
Good for it.
Once again, a thunderous storm hit the mountain.
Oh, the storm's gonna help me, actually. I'm immune to it. We need to go back and deal with those manivores as soon as we can. Alright, use the other portal to get back.
Your portal is under attack.
Huh. The portal was under attack. Oh no! Oh, that's a shame. It's gonna take longer to get that. I thought the manivore here hitting this side of the portal was the reason that message played, but it was attacked on the other side as well.
A squad of heroes caught in the storm lost one of its members as they were driven mercilessly on through the tempest by their unsympathetic leader, who was obsessed with revenge.
Let's see. Is that working? Oh, that's how to do it. There we go. Okay. We have 23 out of 23. Alright, that... Oh, there's Brunhilde. That's where we find her. Okay. Where... This was where I was, but we lost the portal. So head over that way. The treasury there. Can I upgrade anything related to gobblers? Increase the room's efficiency. Let's do a quick save. Oh my god, and the game has quick
Manowars
save.
have appeared in your dungeon.
Alright, Brunhilde. What you got? Use some potions to buff my troops. Try to say buff and boost at the same time. Boof my troops. Going to boof them. Wait, she just ran. Coward, what are you doing?
Oi! This is all actually a bit inconvenient right now. We'll postpone our little brawl until later, you maggots.
Brynhild, Queen of the Dwarves, had made her escape. Apparently, the battle had not gone quite to her liking.
Coward! Come back here! Huh. Just runs away from a fair man-to-man fight. And by man-to-man, I mean walk against an army of vicious, murderous creatures. Treachery!
Alright, we got to another one of their spawners, so that's a good. Permanent progress. Honestly, I don't even need to get all those spawners to win. I think I just need to get Talia here.
The storm had lost its strength.
That might have been a byproduct of yours too, saying boons instead of buff. Maybe. Hey, Mark Dad. I got it.
The glamorous
This past
evil
quickly
had
stated
discovered-
obligatory WoW looks like Dungeon Keeper.
Ugh.
Yes.
Finally, I've reached the thrice-damned mountaintop. But next time, I'll have my creatures build a cable car instead of climbing something like this again.
Of course, you could always try to quit smoking and drinking and do more for your fitness. Just a suggestion. Personally, it helped me a lot. And now that I'm training for marathons, I'm...
Yeah. Thanks so much for your little prep talk. Could you please write your well-intentioned advice on a piece of paper so I can make a paper aeroplane out of it?
Ungrateful wretch. Be that as it may, Talia had actually made it to the top. There, however, all that awaited her was an inconspicuous stone gate.
That's less than impressive. Can't it glow or something? Is the battery dead? Maybe I should smack it with the flat of my hand.
Talia was obviously intellectually out of her depth, trying to decipher this riddle.
Intellectually out of her
All
depth.
she had to do was utter the secret formula. Flattery Dutch.
Flattery Dutch.
Flattery Dirk.
Flattery Dutch?
Well, that didn't work.
That didn't... very funny, hilarious. They should give you your own TV show for your jokes, you comedian.
Yes, thank you. I am waiting for offers. My agent will get in touch. In the meantime, you might want to just press that little button on the side so we can finally get back to business.
Stupid button, stupid narrator, stupid council of little snots.
Honestly, I like her more when she's just got that softer voice and mumbling and stuff than when she's screaming things. Whenever she's just like, oh, rip out their hair, poke their eyeballs.
Talia
I'm just like,
had
oh my
finally
god.
reached the venerable Council of Little Snots, high upon Mount Snotmore. These wisest of the wise gathered together, and Talia asked them the most pressing question weighing on her mind. Would she herself one day sit on a throne as a ruler? Would she hold the strings of power in a 5th installment of the Dungeons series?
Dungeons
Would the
5.
overpaid narrator finally shut his mouth? Wait a minute. Talia's stupid questions simply bounced off the wise little snots. The most important question in the room, and for this story, was that of a new vessel for the absolute evil. The wise little snots deliberated. When they finally stepped in front of Talia again, who still hung on to her naive dreams, mumbling, and unlike me has only been with us for 2 installments, the leader of the little snots held a bundle in its hands.
A littler snot? What? Is that the Teletubby's son?
Inside this bundle was a cute, cuddly, never-before-seen baby little snot. It's crazy the ideas they keep coming up with.
It's Tiny Yoda.
The little snot named Gorgu had to absorb the
It's
essence
Baby
of
Yoda.
absolute evil in order to serve as an adequate substitute. But apparently the little diaper butt was not yet strong enough to absorb all of the required essence. Talia would first have to train and strengthen Gorgu before he could fully absorb the power of the absolute evil.
Oh my
The
gosh.
big E.T. Talia had caught the young Gorgu's favor. With a little more power, he could quickly become the new absolute evil. But to do so, he would need to be strengthened.
Complete the mission. Keep him from getting hurt in the Big Edie. Feed Gorgu more heroes than necessary. New skills, kamikaze minions. Undead minions explode when they die, doing damage around them in 3 meters. To unlock this, have at least 10 undead level 5. Okay. Not sure what to... the fact that the mission is
Talia
like,
had returned
feed a
safely from
baby.
the
I don't know what to
Council of
expect from
Little
this one.
Snots. And she was not alone, but also had Gorgu in tow, a being that would soon become the new absolute evil. In his honor, the little snots had already built him his own room.
A room with 3 entrances seems a lot like a death trap to me. If you don't do it yourself. But okay, enough of that. Babysitting this thing is really not my, well, thing. And anyway, it's cliche as hell that the main female character here is supposed to take care of a baby. What's next? Cooking someone dinner?
Well,
You're not serious, are you?
in order for Gorgu to get stronger, he needed to be fed. But it was not overpriced food in jars he craved, but something with more substance. Heroes. Living heroes.
Overpriced food in jars.
As luck would have it, a few of the resident dwarves had just apprehended some thieves. Presumably, Gorgu would find them just as tasty as normal heroes if the jailbreak planning evil were to get his hands on them.
Okay, I can kind of get on board with that after all. Okay, catch heroes and feed them to Gorgu. Coming right up.
As if on cue, Tristan chose that very moment to appear on the scene.
Talia? Why are you here? Have you still not renounced evil? I have other matters to attend to. Men, seize them! Forward, men! Fight this abomination! The alliance of good shall not fail!
Use Gorgu's skill in the fight against good.
not again.
Activate Gorgu's
Heroes
skill.
prepared to push towards the dungeon and would inevitably encounter Gorgu. Apparently, Talia had to ensure not only his empowerment, but also his safety.
Oh, this babysitting is already getting on my nerves, and I don't even get paid for it. But okay, at least the heroes come straight here to get their asses kicked. Go ahead, whack 'em on the beans, smash their gourds, put radishes in their eyes.
All right,
In
I'm
order to
caving
catch
2 of
the
these
heroes
in
for Gorgo,
so that they
a
all come
prison
from one
would need to
direction.
be built. Immediately, Talia and the incarcerating evil set out to build such a room.
Prison?
Okay, I'm
Sounds
dead.
like a sensible thing to do. Bet it's fun to watch some sorrowful characters languishing away there.
So right now I only have undead. Prison. Necrodancicon? Here undead satisfy their need to dance and generate blight in the process. What? What? Necrodancicon. Alright, so now 3 of the paths will all come from right
Primus
here.
Evil scouts had discovered some undead that Tristan had captured. These necromancers and vampire queens would be a most welcome addition.
Exactly! More cannon fodder for the front. I mean, strong support for our army. Go on, free them. Get them out of there. Send them draft notices.
All the traps there. Saw trap there. We got a few free traps like every side. Let's just dig all of this for the gold and then I'll cave back in what I don't need. You haven't heard of the Necrodancer? Yes, I've heard of it. I've played it. It's just funny seeing Necrodancicon in the game. Okay. Build a prison. I need more evil. Free captured necromancers. Free the vampire queens. Where are those?
Ding dong, it's payday.
Ah, there's some of them. Okay. If we can get the vampire queens early on, that would be sick. I saw a unicorn. Yeah. Destroy good being gets you a bunch of evil.
Your vampire queen joined the undead evil. Her healing powers were captivating. Wonderful.
Now we've got a undead healer of sorts. Chip's here, by the way. Good morning to him. I'm refunding that because he won't accept pets while he's making biscuits. Clearly you're new here. Next Jackals is gonna say, oh, I was redeeming that for after the biscuits. Yeah, but then you'll do it again after the biscuits, and then there will be a queue, and I will never catch up. Let's see, where is more? There was more caged heroes. Where were they? The captured necromancers. Not sure where those are. Oh, another vein there, nice.
The baffled Evil's army found themselves before a locked dungeon gate. Very likely, the nearby hero camp would have to be wiped out before any progress could be made here.
Lucky. Had one troop that was about to die, and then they got a level up, so it gave them a full heal.
Brothers, the time has come. Now it is up to us to bring the
we're
realms
losing
of
this one.
good to blossom once again. There in the underground, my evil stepsister
teleport back?
has allied
12 evil?
herself
No,
with
I
the
shouldn't.
deviant creatures of chaos. The absolute
Prison.
evil's last stand. Forward, men! Destroy this abomination once and for all!
Tristan seemed to know how to motivate his men. They rushed towards the dungeon with a battle-hardened fervor.
All right, creatures, we'll show my brother. Tear them
Our
to
new
pieces,
treasury.
beat them to a pulp, and, oh, don't hurt them too much, because we need them alive for Gorgu.
Your enemies are in the dungeon.
What does his ability do? Activate his skill in the fight against good.
Something truly unnatural made its way up from the depths of Gorgu's cute little body. A sound that made the do-gooders freeze in shock.
So, like, stuns them?
Don't forget the fetid smell at the end. That's really nasty. But hey, if it knocks some heroes out for a bit, forward, creatures, get them!
Alright, so I should save that for when we're actually in a fight. So it's like AoE stun. Alright, prison. What do you do? Defeated heroes will find themselves in the prison, where they're kept without bread and water until they finally kick the bucket. Generate evilness. Little snots drag heroes to the prison, but you can also interfere with the Hand of Terror to speed the process up.
Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay. Gorgu was besieged by heroes who fought him. Talia had to do something about it.
I mean, to be fair, his room's in a really bad location. I hope he heals? I don't know if he recovers health.
Your enemies are in the dungeon.
Let's see. Need more evilness. But now we have a room that makes evilness.
A pathetic hero languished imprisoned. The horrible evil could feed him to Gorgu.
How many was I supposed to feed him? More than necessary.
The baby-feeding evil had thrown Gorgu his first hero. The young little snot gleefully set about soaking up its soul energy.
Oh, the little one is so cute. Now a little pup, and then let us rain death and destruction upon the humans.
Oh, she's back to being annoying again.
Talia's certainty of victory seemed somewhat premature, for Gorgu's hunger was far from satisfied. It would take many more heroes before he would reach his full strength.
250. Alright, well, it's gonna take a lot, so I think what I'm gonna do is focus on getting evilness up so I can do more upgrades. Oh wow, that Saw Blade is wrecking them. Oh wow, so much XP.
Talia and the merciless evil had repelled the first wave of attack, but the heroes would not stand idly by and would soon move in again.
I sure hope so, because we're going to have to feed a lot more of them to Gorgu. Come on, bring it on, like lambs to the slaughter.
We're gonna need a bigger prison. They're coming in here in pretty large numbers. DJ Spud, I can do that. Now we can pet him without interrupting his plans. Ooh. Found another treasury. Or soon-to-be treasury. DJ Muck in the house. No. I didn't even realize redeems were on. Whoops. Dropping the booty. Sit down. Ooh.
Oh shoot, that's good.
Oh, that was so cool. Would like to get a few succubi to help with crowd control. And make a mana room as well. Extend that room. Make these heroes go all the way around the map. Alright, so that's been dug out, so we can make a treasury around that.
Ding dong, it's payday.
Does the larger Gorgu come mean he needs to be fed? No, that's his activated skill. If I click that, he belches and it stuns heroes. It's a cooldown button. And they're all starving to death in here. So I'm at
You've dug into a
116
spider
evil.
web.
I'm wondering how much I get when one of them dies.
A hero died in prison. The forgetful evil had left him there instead of feeding him to Gorgu. Most regrettable.
That was on purpose. You said that we'd get evil from that.
The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers.
Bunch of screaming ghosts above him.
Once again, many heroes gathered to attack the dungeon.
Do any snot upgrades? Not yet. Can't afford that yet. What do doors cost? $250 in one box? Alright, that's fine. Just to increase the efficiency of the rooms.
A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers. Enemies are in the dungeon.
Try to engage them while they're still standing in the saw trap if I can. Not seeing any XP messages, that's odd. That's very odd. I'll wait till they hit this. Oh, maybe because they're going to the prison? I don't know. Or maybe they, oh, you know, maybe they're max XP for their level. For my upgrades, I mean. That's probably what it is. Alright. Can we build the mana room yet? They're still carving it out. Can we make more snots? Yeah, but it would cost a bunch of evil. I don't know if I want to spend that right now.
Enemies are in the dungeon.
Bro, there's more? Alright, pick these up and the spiders should attack the humans in the back. Yep, there they go. Do I need to use the stun right now? No, I don't think so.
A few manivores have appeared in your dungeon. Talia and the perfidious evil had easily repelled another attack by the heroes.
Easily.
A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers.
Need to take care of the manivores. They're eating my mana storage right now.
Payday.
That also might be what's slowing down the snots from working, because there's enemies in here. Don't have enough evil to make the Arcanum. Alright, well that's cleared out now. Did I ever see any more of the camps that have the cages? Because we still have the free the prisoners thing on the quest. There was the one right at the beginning. I found that one. The red skulls of the good creatures. Wonder if I can't see them when they're in the fog. Oh wait, there's one.
The pathetic hero languished in prison. The horrible evil could feed him to Gorgu.
And there's one there too. Okay, okay, okay.
A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers.
Ba, 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 ba. How's the game? Hey, 12. It's great. I'm having fun.
A gallant evil had freed some vampire queens who willingly joined its army. Since they neither glittered nor had any interest in romantic comedies, they were most welcome in the truly evil's army. The vampire queen not only dealt damage to enemies in the area,
They just took a
but
chance
also
to insult
distributed
Twilight.
the life energy collected from enemies to
Why not?
undead creatures nearby. The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers. A hero died in prison. The forgetful evil had left him there instead of feeding him to Gorgu.
Didn't
most
forget. I
regrettably.
wanted the evil. Narrator thinks he knows what's best for me. There's another spider wave building up.
Several heroes had gathered together and were making their way to the dungeon. And the victorious evil had destroyed the hero camp. The previously spotted locked dungeon gate was now open.
That's this one. Let's see where this goes. Whoa. Right into the middle of them. Hello. I have one spell right now. Talia's Summon Tentacles. For PG use only.
Enemies are in the dungeon.
Oh nice, the spider wave and hero wave came at the same time. They're clashing into each other. Okay. What next? We're gonna need gobblers if I want to add a few demons to the army. Let's do that. Any thoughts on underwater vampire society, since deep enough light won't reach and vampires don't need to breathe? The question is, does their skin do what ours does when our skin gets wet?
It's
like, raise it up.
payday.
Aren't vampires canonically countered by oceans? I think it's running water. Well, maybe that would just mean that they were trapped at the bottom and they can't get it back up to the surface. Atlantis was just a bunch of vampires. Alright, basic spells. Let's see, where's... Oh, I haven't... Vortex room. I need a vortex room. Where are we gonna build that?
Enemies are in the dungeon.
Yeah, there's enemies everywhere right now. What's the thing that allows them to level higher? Let's see it.
Gorgu once again uttered an unnatural sound.
Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers. Talia and the murderous evil had repelled an attack by the heroes with no great effort.
Of course. Easy. Alright, we need a mana shrine so that people can actually mine mana, at least one. Alright, and then that is going to be an abyss, or a vortex, I mean. This was going to be a gobbler room. And then I should have everything needed to make a couple of demon creatures. How much to upgrade the snots? More evil needed. Alright, next goal should probably be to get to this spot that has these free necromancer units. I don't know what they do, but free units. Another one of these. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the ones with more health. Let the weak
The
ones
absolute
die.
evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers.
Okay. Alright, got a couple of succubi. Let's bring those topside and join the army. So we got a bit of crowd control now. Heroes defeated can be teleported to the graveyard after 10 seconds. Let's do that. I'm wondering if you defeat a hero on the overworld, after 10 seconds it ports to the graveyard, if it can then be dragged to the prison.
A hero died in prison. The forgetful evil had left him there instead of feeding him to Gorgon.
I didn't forget, it was intentional.
It's payday.
A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers. The destruction of the hero camp suddenly opened up a dungeon gate very close by.
Really? Uh-oh. There's a lot of red dots on the minimap. Do spiders attack Gorgu? Yep. Terrible room design, honestly.
Once again, many heroes gathered to attack the dungeon. A pathetic hero languished in prison. The horrible evil could feed him to Gorgu.
I know.
Your enemies are in the dungeon.
What are you doing? Go for them. Hit them. Hit them. And one of the succubi went down. Should go back to the abyss. Or the vortex, I mean. Yeah. How large are... Is the portal 4x4? I thought it was 3x3. I made this room 6x6 thinking it could hold 4 portals, but it's only holding 1 portal. If this adds a second portal, I'm gonna guess it's 4x4.
Enemies are in the dungeon.
Need to expand the blight room. Where are they? Oh, they're right there. Let's see. Let's get level 2 of a bunch of the rooms that stack stuff. Yeah, there was a unit that the heroes had. There was like a halfling bard in the previous game, and he would actually disarm your traps. And not every attack had them, but some did. And I don't really see that they have any counter to like traps in this one.
A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers.
Try to take out one of the spider nests. Finish expanding
It's
this room.
payday.
Oh gosh. Just drop that right on top of him. Still didn't get another. Is it 5x5?
Another hero attack broke uselessly on the defensive evils dungeon.
Well, we are just in combat like non-stop here.
The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers.
Let me see what. Yeah, having the snots help drag all these heroes' corpses around definitely gives them a lot more work to. What the? I have never seen that. The spiders from here came over here and rebuilt one of the nests I had already killed. I have never seen them do that. Okay, there. It must be 5x5? As far as like the size of the portal. Just hit this. But she really wants to go seduce the spider. She really wants to. Joe says, this is the level I've died twice, I've yet to pass it. Oh yeah?
Instead of feeding him to Gorgu,
we're doing okay so far. I've been stalling on feeding the baby because I've been letting the people die to get more evilness, to get more research early on. Ah, failed that one. One of the achievements, I could replay it later on. One of the achievements is don't let him get hurt. And he did get damaged once. Alright, that'll be the last of the spiders. Let's do this, and then cave this in up here, so that it's only accessible from the inside of the base. And let's go here, and that. Doors.
Several heroes had gathered together and were making their way to the dungeon. Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay.
Once they cave this in, then the heroes from this side will go all the way around. Can I get the... let's see, that? No, can't get that yet. I need 250 evil for that. Try to fight them on the trap.
Entered the dungeon.
Use her tentacle spell. How's this compare to War for the Overworld? I'm not familiar with that title. I haven't played that. I've played Dungeons 2 and Dungeons 3 though, and this is right on the dot for that. They've changed some things, but the gameplay is definitely like Dungeons 3 gameplay. Okay, I'd like the undead to get some blight going.
A pathetic hero languished in prison. The horrible evil could feed him to Gorgu. A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers.
Let's see. What should the next thing be? Would like to get potions. Voodoo Brew unlocked. Alright, where are we gonna build this?
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Again, try to engage them while they're in the traps.
Talia and the murderous evil had repelled an attack by the heroes with no great effort.
Moving the succubi back. I can bring them back to life if they die, but it's much more of an investment than if the undead die. The undead will come back for free. Bat swarm.
The dwarf destroying evil had defeated the dwarven jailers and thus gained access to their secret prison.
Oh. Okay. Don't know what I expected beating that, but a free prison was not on the list. We need to upgrade the snot so we get access to more stuff. Just throw these here just to keep save them time walking across the whole map. Voodoo place.
Gorgu seemed reasonably satisfied. Talia and the lamb gravy-seeking evil have probably satisfied the little one over a fifth of his hunger. The first step had been taken.
Fifth.
That was ridiculously easy. Open wide, Gorgu. Here comes the next hero.
Alright, we're full up on Blight. Let's see if we can get those necromancers now.
A hero died in prison. The forgetful evil had left him there instead of feeding
Only
him.
downside of my strategy is just hearing the narrator constantly think that I forgot what I was doing, which is not true. Door there. Alright, that camp is done.
A new area has been unearthed in the dungeon.
A new area was unearthed? Oh, there's like a little room here with boxes or something.
Once again, many heroes gathered to attack the dungeon.
Tentacles and bats. Melted.
Like the necromantic evil welcomed a necromancer into its ranks. These undead mages could rain powerful magic upon their enemies once it was researched.
Summon zombies for Blight. Magic
The
Scythe,
zombie-like
shoot
evil
projectiles.
had freed all the captured undead, making
Blight
his
Mist.
army even more powerful. This deserved a fanfare, but since the budget for sound effects has already been used up, I will have to do the honors instead. Doo-doo! The resurrected evil's undead creatures had previously seen a video called Thriller, or something like that, and had been in dance fever ever since. Higher level
Thriller
undead
reference.
demanded a necrodancian where they could indulge their latest obsession.
Blight Mist creates a mist within a 10-meter radius around the Necromancer that heals undead units in the area of effect by 1% of their max health per second. Minions that die in the mist explode and do 25% of their max hit points as damage to nearby enemies. Enemy movement speed is reduced by half, and the healing they receive is reduced by 2%. Probably need... Where's the room that holds the evilness? That's it. There we go. I couldn't pick it up. Okay. Necro Dancicon. Where do we put you? Right there. Uh-oh. The Necro Dancicon may be reference to both the Dance Macabre, the Dance of Death from European folklore, and the famous music piece. Well, they obviously referenced Thriller a minute ago. And also considering Crypt of the Necro Dancer.
Another horrifying sound escaped from Gorgu and froze the heroes of good. The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers.
Little Snots can now quarry stone. Alright, once that project's done, then the enemies from here and here will come all the way up to here, and then come down this middle lane. Okay, they're still mining that out.
Another hero attack broke uselessly on the defensive evil's dungeon.
That's not what I meant. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I wanted them to fight this stuff.
Manivores had been discovered in your dungeon. A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers.
That was a loud crunch. Can you co-op in Dungeons 4? Only single player as far as I know.
A pathetic hero languished in prison. The horrible evil could feed him to Gorgu.
Manivore eating my manas.
Your little snots have dug up a spider.
Okay. Necro Dancicon. The undead satisfy their need to dance and also generate blight. Let's try it out.
the Necrodancium had been built, undead flocked by to swing their bony hips there. Those undead, who no longer had hip bones, just stood on the sidelines, swaying back and forth in time to the music.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Jed, it's rave time!
The hero died in prison. The forgetful evil had left him there instead of feeding him to Gorgu. Most regrettable.
Oh, what's up, Seth? Let's drop them all in the Necrodancicon, see what happens.
Several heroes had gathered together and were making their way to the dungeon.
The Necromancers have 4 arms, I just realized.
Payday! Enemies are in the dungeon.
Where are the enemies in the dungeon? Oh, there they are. Can I upgrade the Necromancers so they do the Blight? Oh, they need 2 levels for that. Just so you playing this immediately and hopped in. I'm nearly through the whole campaign now. It's getting funnier with each mission. As Carl said, I'm having a blast also. I'm going to make this chamber part of the inner base and then have the heroes path around it.
There are enemies in your dungeon. The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers.
Too excited for the Necro Sword teaser. Yeah, that's probably due in, like, within the hour. 20 minutes if we're lucky. Bobby says, since you started streaming also on YouTube, my Steam wish list keeps growing longer and longer. It's not fair. There's been, I mean, at least within the realm of things I'm interested in, there's been a lot of games this last couple weeks that have come out that have been really good for me. Oh, that's not freaking good. So right now, if any undead die, they won't come back.
A new area
All of their
the
respawn
dungeon has
points
been
just got
discovered.
destroyed.
Targa and the murderous evil had repelled an attack by the heroes with no great effort. A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers.
What is this? The creature generates 1% of its max life energy every 5 seconds. Perk potion? Oh yeah, I forgot. In Dungeons 3, there were like tomes, like books you could get that would buff creatures. Haven't seen those in this one.
Payday.
Don't know if you know it, but you can hold left click to pick up multiple things at once, even those annoying heroes in the think tanks. Really? Oh, it's like a vacuum. Yeah, thanks. That makes it much easier.
Already almost half full. The budding celebrity chef evil seemed very pleased with itself. Surprising, seeing as all these heroes were served raw.
Hey, what about me? I'm very satisfied myself. Maybe we'll stuff an apple in the next one's mouth.
A hero disappeared.
How did you make it through?
Chambers.
So far, Joe, I haven't even had any close calls, I don't think. And I'm playing it on the highest difficulty, too. However, I did fail the achievement to never let the Gorgu get hit, because he did get hit a couple times.
A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers.
I've only got 9 out of 21 troops, too. We could be making way more troops. Spam this. That's why I dig out a long winding path to fill it with traps. I wanted to. The thing is like, right from the beginning, he's got 4 entrances to his room. So I actually, it took a while, but I now have the 3 of the entrances wind all the way around and then come to one spot. And then there was like, what is it, the granite or whatever, the hard dirt that they can't dig through for a long time was surrounding, so I couldn't get the 4th one connected. I am out of gold. Can we get more snots?
A pathetic hero languished in prison. The horrible evil could feed him to Gorgu.
Actually, okay. I like to demolish these free prisons they gave me, just so they all go to the same one. I don't like having to check
The
all 3
absolute
constantly.
evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers. Enemies are in the dungeon.
That spell. Okay, once that project's done, that will get the... God dang it. This path that's hitting me in the back. It will get it toward the front.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Yup.
Gorgu once again let the walls tremble and heroes freeze. Ding dong, it's payday.
Let's see.
Enemies are in the dungeon.
Oh, I never even noticed that. The pusher into the lava. It must have started with that and I just never saw it. Alright, let's expand the undead room because I just trained a lot more and I don't know if there's enough room for all their beds. Let's see. Once this last tunnel's done, all attackers will be coming down this pathway.
Gorgu slowly developed a little paunch, but the guard of only heroes obviously seemed to agree with him. At least he was accumulating lots of soul energy.
Ugh, ugh. That last hero had muched enough guard to take out all the vampires in all of the kingdoms. But whatever. Keep it up, Gorgu. Soon you'll be a great and powerful dungeon lord, and you'll finally be able to do something useful.
Big talk from the lady who accidentally killed the previous dungeon lord. Still waiting on that tunnel. Hey. Yeah. Let's put that in. It's been good. Carlson said never watch streams. The urge to backseat game is high, especially in this one, dang it. Well, you're being good so far. Yes, I am. Shh. Fill that in. Yes. Okay, let's grab everybody. Come out here. Let's go for an objective. No school today. He is on Thanksgiving break all this week. So I am stuck with him. Let's do a speed boost potion.
A hero disappeared into Gorgon's chambers. Ding dong! It's payday!
Need more gold. Need to let them just do some mining. Can't believe you didn't show us the End Table World Tour operation in that new short.
A golden portal suddenly opened in the dungeon. If Talia and the overrun evil failed to destroy it, heroes would inevitably use it to enter the dungeon.
What? But all my lovingly placed traps and defense plans. I even drew them in using colored pencils. Whatever. Go on, creatures. Destroy those magical portals. Just hammer on them with your weapons. That'll destroy them. That's how it always worked before.
On the other hand, it still needed heroes to feed Gorgo, so maybe those portals weren't all bad for Talia after all.
They are appearing right inside the base
Your
now.
little snots have completely mined out a gold vein. Another horrifying sound escaped from Gorgo and froze the heroes of good. Your enemies are in the dungeon.
More of them? Oh, another wave just spawned. Speed potion. I've got some healing potions, but they don't work on undead.
A pathetic hero languished in prison. The horrible evil.
Some of my troops think that the fight's over and have walked away. Just grab everyone and drop them again. Oh my god, there's so many. Alright, destroy the golden portal,
Enemies
please.
are in the dungeon.
I think this is the only group that spawned that is not... Oh, wait, this elevator here. Shoot, I need to connect this one to the main defense passage.
A gold vein is almost exhausted.
Man, suddenly lots of attacks,
A
huh?
gold vein has been mined out.
Still too low? Now I don't have enough gold. I want to get that Blight Mist spell, but can't yet. Alright, I'm just gonna drop all of them here so the undead immediately get some healing.
Gorgu was almost completely sated. He didn't need much more to reach his full potential.
All right, let's move on to the desserts. There's hot raspberry hero, hero brulee, and oh, what the hell, there's just more normal heroes from the dungeon. Go on, keep on munching. It's your patriotic contribution to the evil empire.
Patriotic contribution. Did warn you about the did not warn you about the portals. Didn't want to ruin the surprise. Oh, I'm glad you
Another
didn't.
hero attack broke uselessly on the defensive evil's dungeon.
Is this the part that was causing you to struggle with this level, or was it something else, Joe? It was a tad overwhelming there for a bit. What is this thing? Gemstone? What do I do with this? Oh! It became almost 4,000 gold when I threw it in his treasury. That's cool. That was it. Let's see. Why does this take us out? Is this, can they not mine this right now? I don't know if they can't mine that right now. Maybe that's Greystone? I find it hard identifying stone and greystone from each other on the, in the dungeon.
The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers. A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers.
Almost there.
So another portal opened in the dungeon.
Sword-wielding necromancers are gluttons for punishment. They've always been gluttons for punishment. They literally cast spells that do conditions on themselves. Try to cast slow on it, see if that helps.
In your dungeon.
Hey, look, it's the Tree of Birds. How are you today?
Hello, bird tree. Welcome. Oh, come on, finish that. Finish it. Finish it. Yes! Now they have to go all the way around. Ha ha ha. That was close. Light Mist skill unlocked. I guess it's that green stinky stuff around the necros.
Enemies have entered the dungeon. Payday.
My brain... I'm sitting here thinking, like, man, it's taking the snot so much manpower to move all these bodies. Like, it's making them mine gold less. But it'll be easier once we get bots to do this for us. And I was like, wait, that's Stranded Alien Dawn. Like, my mind is just crossing the streams of, like, many different games right now. Alright, quick save. Grab all of this, and we're gonna overfeed him.
Defeating evil. Gorgu was reasonably sated. Theoretically, all it had to do now was initiate his transformation. Or it could feed Gorgu even more to make him, even more powerful.
Oh, that almost sounds like some kind of achievement. Ha, you bet I'm in. Go, Gorgu, dig in like it's Taco Tuesday.
This ends here and now!
Taco
Men,
Tuesday.
get ready for a continuous assault on the dungeon! We will not waver! We will not give up! Victory will be ours!
Once again, a portal opened in the dungeon.
You had a baby years ago, but he's like 11
Enemies
now.
have entered the dungeon. Gorgu once again uttered an unnatural sound.
I'm gonna try to reduce how much space they have to make portals. I don't need any of this area.
A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers.
I just realized Minimuck is younger than Shrek, and that's unsettling. Well, Shrek is a full-grown adult, so that's normal.
Another portal opened in the dungeon.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
A pathetic hero languished in prison. The horrible evil could
I want to
feed him
route
Gorgu.
this one over there, too. Wait. What? Where did these come from?
Enemies have
Portal
entered
right
the
there.
dungeon.
That's where. Okay, that portal's done. What? Some of them just walking away like, I don't need to be in that fight, it's fine. No, it is not. Oh man, we did that diversion, that new passage just in time. So now this passage winds all the way around the map to the top too.
Ding dong, it's payday. The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers. Once again, a portal opened in the dungeon. A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers.
No, they spawned right on me. Based on me, slow on them. That should do it.
Gorgu was stuck. He couldn't fit even one tiny little thin mint wafer in. It was time to begin the transformation.
Alright, got it. I'd have to play it again to get the he never takes a point of damage achievement, but we did it on top difficulty and we did the bonus thing.
Come on, men! Get yourselves together and finally put an end to that thing!
Gorgu let out a deafening, satisfied belch that sent the remaining heroes fleeing.
Why?
Getting the absolute evil back on its feet was a lot easier than I thought. As I see it, the campaign won't be needing the promised 20 levels, but can actually end after the next map. Wonderful. Then I can treat myself to a nice, relaxing bath in unicorn blood.
Tanya seemed very certain of victory, perhaps too certain of victory. It was negligent to believe that this story would already come to an end after such a brief intermezzo.
Kamikaze minions unlocked.
Like Sun,
To
while
20
Tanya
missions?
was focusing
Is that
on
what she said?
strengthening
There's 9,
Gorgu,
and then this is
Tristan
9.
seemed to have plans of his own that would dramatically change the situation. It would be prudent for Talia to try to stop him.
Achievements, complete it. Have Gorgu destroy 50 heroes. Complete So the Sun without... That's not the name of this level, though. Without researching potions or spells. No potions or spells. I think I'll keep what I'm running right now. Necro Sword time? No, not yet.
While Talia
But I
had
do
been
have
busy
it open,
feeding
thank you.
Gorgu, her stepbrother Tristan had been pursuing his own plans.
The time is almost here. The Gauntlet of Finitude is reunited, and the absolute evil destroyed. Now I can pursue my second objective.
Tristan, hey, you're not quite up to speed. The absolute evil is...
Why would you tell him this?
It's in this little nipper here now, and when it's gathered enough power, it's gonna wipe the floor with you and your henchmen.
Why would you tell him this?
That's good to know, stepsister. Men, that cannot be allowed to happen. Wipe out the dungeon and make sure I'm not disturbed.
What? Wait a minute, I'm not even ready yet. Treachery, fraud, cheater. Go get them, Gorgu. Smash them, stop them, pull
Yeah.
out their nose hair.
Suddenly Gorgo is in a unit.
Effortlessly, Dungeon Lord Gorgu set about fending off the attacking heroes. Now, in a comic book, you might imagine copious speech bubbles at this point containing expressions like crash, pow, bam, and the like.
That was fun. But I think we need to replenish some evilness for Gorgu before the next round starts. Time to build a dungeon and crush Tristan's plan to dust.
With those impressive words, Talia set about building a dungeon to stop her stepbrother Tristan from doing whatever it was he was doing.
I hope this isn't timed. I hate timed levels.
Would she manage to do so? Probably not. After all, this was only Mission 9. But get things exciting.
Don't get ahead of yourself. The rest of the missions will probably only deal with our extravagant victory celebration. Forward!
The planning far ahead evil set about raising an army that would thwart Tristan's as yet unknown plans.
How did you get about getting... you mean Talia's abilities? Mine only has the XP bonus. They were all rewards from different missions. So I could think of a couple possibilities, Joe. Either it was because I was playing on a higher difficulty or because I did some of the side achievements. I did the first like 3 missions on the normal difficulty, and then when I felt like I had a good handle of the mechanics, I started playing on the higher one after that. I'm not sure if I got those other abilities. Let's see. Talia's skills cost half evil and demonic efficiency. I don't know if I got those from difficulty or achievements, but
With
they were
the help
rewards
of
at the
its
end of missions.
Brilliant tactician Talia, of course. I'm here to chew gum and kick ass, and I'm out of gum right now. Oh, wait, no, there's still some in my bag.
Okay, we got 1 entrance. That's way better than last time.
These taglines, I use philosophy for those.
Okay, what did we start with? 2 orcs, 2 nagas. Alright, there's another mine here. Can I get more snots right away? No, 300 evil for more snots. I'm definitely partial to demons and undead more than I am the horde stuff. If I'm gonna try to do this with no potions and no spells, I can still use Talia's spells. Get a couple imps. I'm gonna need a vortex. New weapon win. Maybe around the top of this hour, I'll swap over to GW2 and we'll look over the new stuff. I think a lot of you have already read it, though. I haven't read it yet. Atmuck, I'm curious, when I play Power Soul Beast or Suit Longbow Greatsword in the story, do I merge myself with a pet or keep it out to tank for me? Whenever I'm doing open world or story stuff and I'm alone, I usually am unmerged with the pet so that it tanks for me, just so it can be less stressful. But there's not really a right and wrong way to do it, so, yo, if you have a preference, either one is fine. Do we have a room to hold evilness? Yes, we do. We got the workshop. There's not even one vortex thing. What the heck is the size of this, of the thing?
Happy subscription birthday to us.
To us? Oh, Vega, thank you for the reset, buddy. Appreciate that. Rookie mistake saying your evil plates further ready, right? This thing has the same name as Baby Yoda. Oh, it does, Leo. The previous mission was, the whole thing was like a mockery of the Baby Yoda thing. Okay, we got a few portals now. Research doors. Just checked out the new Necro Sword story. Just saw the new supposed to. Hey, Pika. No, I'm going to be looking at it around the top of the hour. I'm just focused on this game right now. I've heard it's a mid-range weapon from chat, though. That sounds pretty cool. Graveyard. Treasury. Can't dig through that harder material yet. Got a decent little assortment of troops now. What was the bonuses again? Don't use spells or potions. And have Gorgu kill 50 heroes. Dungeon Lord Gorgu requires 50 evil. Summon him for 90 seconds. Okay. Who needs spells when you can summon Gorgu? Can we get more snots? 300 evil for more snots. evil for a lot of things. Alright. Let's get some more banshees. Get one more imp. Alright, do a quick save.
The surface storming evil had alarmed the local heroes even sooner than expected. Of course, it had expected this and was not caught off guard by any attacking heroes.
Lots of level ups. 2 minutes till we can use the tentacle thing again. I still haven't seen the late game technology in this game, but in Dungeons 3, when you would have, like, for example, an orc would level up enough, he would become an ironclad, where he would get sealed in a suit of armor, and he would have stupid damage reduction and a taunt. Like, the units could upgrade into a higher form. Like, the little stabby goblins would then make a mech for themselves, and they would become, like, a flamethrower tank thing. But I haven't seen any kind of, like, evolution mechanic with the troops in this one. Found some evil, nice. See, 12 evil to portal back. What was this spell? Baleful Tempest. Increase attack and movement speed of all creatures over 30-50%.
Yoo-hoo! Tristan, favorite stepbrother. We should bury the hatchet and talk everything out. The best thing to do is just come over to me and my army without any weapons and armor, and then we'll talk.
Talia, that trick may have worked back in our epic snowball fight, but not today!
Our epic snowball fight. Let's get trap basics. I don't know. Let's see. Super says, I don't know why I feel weird about this step bro step sis in the game. It's simple. It's because you're a degenerate.
I and the gauntlet of finitude fuse into one.
Manivores. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to go for? We're gonna try this without potions and spells. Could go for Succubi next. Let's go over here. Ugh, 450 for that. 300 for the prison, 200 for the temple. Prison would basically give me more evil income. That should probably be the next thing. Oh my gosh, these guys take so long to get back without the portal. Kinda hoping if I just chill that the other heroes will come attack me again. Dang, taking some damage from these manivores. I'm gonna do this just to save them a trip, move them manually. Let's see. There was another thing, like some of the other troops in Dungeons 3, I think like the orcs would go around and like scare the snots, which made them work faster. Like some of the other troops had other jobs when they weren't doing, you know, their main thing. In this one, I think the snots do all of that though, so it was kind of streamlined. Which I'm not against, just an observation. Go try to find more evilness. Hoping this is gonna make more portals. I don't know if it will or not. Nope. The exact measurements of the portal sizes continues to elude me. Bro, I tried to move that orc. I think he was getting stunned. It looked like he was laying face down on his face.
One of your creatures has bit the dust.
Alright, let's try. Well, no.
Payday.
God. I want to use the Gorgu spell, but I need evil to unlock the research, so I also kind of don't want to use it until I need to. Intercept construction crew. It's like right behind us. We'll have to deal with that in a minute. If we're gonna get 300 evil from killing this group, might be a good time to summon Gorgu.
Very good. Off you go, Gorgu. Make me proud. And then...
The hesitant Evil's army approached a massively fortified hero city. The use of the power of the absolute evil seemed extremely promising here.
Oh, that was very simple. He destroyed that stuff really quickly. He hits for 1337. His attacks are elite. The Dungeon Lord is a very powerful unit, but only available to you for a short time. After that, he has to rest. For the Dungeon Lord, large squads of enemies from well-fortified cities can be easily defeated. Keep an eye out for spots that would be deadly for
Only
your army
5
and let
months
Gorgu do heavy
away and
lifting.
it'll be 5 years. Can't believe it.
The FCC. Hashtag never forget how we met. Welcome back. Appreciate the continued support. Okay, he just timed out.
The evilness in Gorgu's eyes faded. His fleeting time as Dungeon Lord was over, at least for the time being.
Alright, prison, so that we can get more evilness. That was another thing, the heroes that died in prison in the previous game, they would become undead, like free units. They weren't powerful, but they were free, and you could use them. That doesn't happen in this one. Did you already watch the Necro teaser? Not yet, no. No, I just focused on dungeons right now. I'll be watching that at the top of the hour. It's like 30 more minutes.
You have unearthed a new area in the dungeon.
Alright, we need to get Vampire Queens. That's 450 more evil. And then we'll have some undead healing.
Manivores have appeared in your dungeon.
I think I just killed them, unless there's more. What is the cooldown of this? Well, it's another 2 minutes on it, but I don't know what the total cooldown is without that.
Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay.
I am one with myself. My spirit opens to perform this still completely incomprehensible to Talia ritual.
Alright, let's see if we broke enough of the defenses with the Great Evil. If we can go into... Oh, wait, what's going on here? What's going on here? Hey, Mock server being outside the content. Necrodual has been announced the video. When we look at about 30 minutes, I'm going to go over it, Andre. The cooldown started at 5 minutes. Gotcha. Trying to micro the orc a little bit to keep it alive. Oh no! god, stone guards have so much health. Wait, I don't see that upgrade in the prison to, like, teleport heroes to it that are killed in the overworld. Why am I not seeing that? In the previous level, I swear level 2 was heroes killed in the overworld are teleported to the prison. Maybe that was just that one mission? Shoot, if that's the case, I should let them into the dungeon before killing them when possible. I don't know if I'm gonna make it in time. I think just barely. Nice. Vampire Queens. And we are going to need more space for them. Alright. So I guess to get more evilness, letting the heroes come into the dungeon before defeating them is going to need to be a thing. You should not be up there, imp. Well, we just lost an imp. Should I use the tentacle spell now? If I can win without it, we can conserve some evilness.
Payday.
Looks like we're alright. Increase the max level of those. Also make another Vamp Queen. Bring back these troops. How much mana is it to make the portal? 12. Well, it's a one-way portal because the other portal's an actual spell, and the achievement for this level is don't do spells. Why is there 3? This room, what? The size requirements to get a portal for this room continue to elude me. Lots of XP messages, nice. New construction crew in 20 seconds. Hmm. I think I need to go for a temple next. I like how the vampire queens are draining blood from this building to attack it. Makes sense to me. Oh. One queen just went down. Good afternoon, Muckapi posted stream. Hey, Smashy. Alright, we're gonna make a temple there. You mean to tell me your buildings don't have blood flow through them? You're weird. I'm weird. Wait, what? Who died permanently? Oh, one of the Nagas did.
Talia and the destructive evil
That's
had
fine.
effortlessly removed the first bulwark in their way on their path to Tristan.
And that was just the start. I'm just getting warmed up.
Where does that portal go?
Tick-tock, little
Does that go
brother.
into our base somewhere?
This time, it won't just be your school bag I'll break.
Ugh! Talia! Why do you have to be such an annoying pain? I will
Yep.
use powerful portal magic and transport heroes directly into the dungeon!
Hey, that's unfair, nasty, poor game design. Huh. Go, creatures! Get ready to defend.
Poor game
Sharpen
design.
the traps. Keep your ears perked. Keep a lookout.
I mean, it does make it difficult to. Oh, here we go. I was gonna say, it does make it difficult to utilize the trap, so they just port right
I
past him.
must continue to focus on this men. Keep Talia away.
Oh, we can throw him in the prison this time. It's kind of a bummer. They appeared right on the other side of the traps. Did not get to use them. Oh, did not pick up that orc in time. He gone.
One of your creatures has bit the dust.
Yep. Quite a few of them, actually. Let's get some Bone Lords.
Oh, Tristan, why can't you just die? We went on a little road trip. You put me in a cage. I think your story arc can happily end permanently at this point.
Never! You reprehensible
We went on a
beast.
road trip.
I'm not going to just back down here. This is not Mrs. Baumlein's history lesson.
Hey. Sure, thank you. Reminds me of Condi builds when you gotta attack the rock in Sunqua Peak, make the rock bleed. Yeah. Dude, it's silly, but it's better than it used to be. I don't know how many of y'all played Guild Wars 2 at launch. And I remember specifically in being in the Centaur camps and trying to be like a Condi build. And I had an engineer flamethrower, and there was like doors and crates and tents and stuff you had to break. They were all immune to conditions. Literally, I had a flamethrower, and I couldn't. This isn't even something as silly as trying to bleed a door. I couldn't burn them. And so it was like anything where you had to destroy an object, if you weren't a power build,
A
it
gold
took
vein is
forever.
almost exhausted.
And then they changed it, and they're like, okay, yeah, this is awful. Just, you can dot this stuff now, it's fine. And it's like, yeah, at some points you just take the hit to the lore in order to make the game design playable. I mean, if you really want to stretch it, it's like, okay, instead of poison, it's corrosion. You can corrode anything. 12 says, do you remember the branding event at the end of beta? No, I didn't play then. I don't know that one. Automatically produce blight. Dude, I think I overlooked this for a long time. Having this thing produce blight even with all the undead are in the overworld is actually pretty huge. Oh, this is interesting. Bone Lord has a thing where it says increases the healing received by the vampire coins by 50%. That's pretty rad. Widen that room a bit. Since we just found another treasury type thing. Might you solve the Age of Sigmar problem? No, I haven't really tinkered with it at all. It crashed on me 3 times last night. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna finish it now. I was so hyped to play it. I was enjoying it, but it's like the story was 10 out of 10, the gameplay was like 7 out of 10. But it was the game constantly crashing combined with the minor gameplay frustrations. Is like, I don't know, maybe I'll just take a break. Maybe see if they do some patches or anything. Is there an Age of Sigmar game? Yeah, they just sponsored a stream of mine last week, and then I've been playing it since then because I enjoyed it so much I just kept playing. But last night, I don't know if it's my hardware or if it's the game, but the game crashed on us 3 times in 40 minutes. So after the second one, I was like, if it happens again, we'll go to a different game, and then it happened the 3rd time. I'll say the storytelling of the game was amazing. The gameplay loop was very simple. Thank you. The last couple of hours of the beta, the whole server was warped to the same map, and if you died, you became a branded monster and could attack other players. That sounds funny. That sounds like when you fail the Drakar event and everyone gets mind controlled and attacks each other. But if there's any Dragon Hunter traps on the ground, they all go off and just kill everybody instantly in a blender. You don't really know about that because nobody fails Drakar anymore. But it is a thing.
A golden portal opened in the dungeon. Heroes would burst out of it. The blindsided evil needed to act.
I'm actually going to let the portal pour out some units. And thank you. And then I will engage because I want the prisoners.
Ding dong! It's payday.
Are they gonna make it? There we go. That's the wrong screen. Whoa! what are all these units that just appeared over here to my left? Those weren't there a second ago. Do I pick up and move or leave it? Alright. Oh, I can't summon the big evil in here. What? And wait, how am I able to do the okay. Tentacle spell's a 2-minute cooldown. I swear I clicked it for it to happen in there. But it's available now. Maybe it never went off. Maybe it was interrupted or something. Alright, we should win this. That was a lot of units. It was like, it was one batch, then it was like a second attack started. Alright, I'll kill that portal now. Gotta recover from that. Mark Munch, yep. Got a hot dog. Are you gonna try out Rogue Trader from the people that did Pathfinder? Yes, I actually tried out their alpha, and I am very interested in playing it when it comes out. I'm slightly more into fantasy settings than I am sci-fi, but sci-fi would be my second favorite type thing. And it's Warhammer 40k, and I've gotten really into Warhammer in the last year, and it's made by the Pathfinder people that made some other games that I love, so it's probably going to be good. At least for me. I think I am the target audience.
Nice.
Nice.
Power of the cosmos, hearken to my voice and find your way to me.
Another attack coming. Just gonna let it into the dungeon and fight him in here. Work on your mukbang streams. I want to see the sandwich. Oh my gosh. Making more traps.
Your little snots have completely mined out a gold vein.
Sandwich. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Almost made a mess.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
People actually argue about that? I'm not surprised. Mr. Beast cured 1,000 people of blindness, and people argued about whether or not that was a good thing.
Payday.
I like that the imps fire over everything and go right for the healer first. What's the hand for? It looks so weird. That's your mouse cursor, basically. Like, I can,
Golden portals
pick up
open
something.
in the dungeon.
like, drop this person in the prison. It's supposed to be the hand of evil. I can smack this worker and tell him to work faster. Grogu's hand. We had it before Grogu. Because it's like, they... Oh,
Enemies
gosh.
have entered the dungeon.
Come back. Dang it. They're going right for the throne room, too. So I just picked up all my troops and brought them over here.
A gold vein has been mined out. Your throne room is under attack.
Mm-hmm. I'm aware. Hit the priestess. I need to get some succubi to make the enemies hit each other. What is the button I'm looking for? This one. Take out the portal. Try to go make some progress. I see part of the challenge of not using spells on this map. By not having the two-way portal spell in and out of the dungeon, it takes a lot longer. Like, let's say I push all the way... Oh, you guys can't see the map well. Hang on a second. Alright. So on the mini-map here, let's say I push, like, all the way up here, and then like I emergency portal with Talia's ability back to the dungeon. I have to walk all the way back there again later. Well, that command doesn't work. In StarCraft 2, I could control-click on a unit and select all units of that unit's type in order to get them, like, grab all the imps and then back them up. That command doesn't work in this one. You can also kill the gobblers to get some evil. We're starved for it right now. Let's see what's up in that direction.
It's payday.
Chip's waking up. And he's off.
The good being killing evil's armies had discovered a crystal beam. You had discovered a number of lava lumps.
Lava lumps? Oh, hello. Crystal being is worth 750 evil. Oh my gosh. Why aren't they all here?
Yet again, golden portal was opened in the dungeon.
Alright. Gonna kill this and then portal home right after. April May Dodd, welcome back. Thank you. Okay, what was the next thing we were gonna get? There we go. Okay. I wanted to make sure I spent some evil so I could pick up the remainder of that evil so that we had that with us.
I must continue to focus on this, men. Keep Talia away.
Enemies are in the dungeon.
Told her to use the tentacle spell. She's not doing it. Why is she not doing it? Come on and slam and welcome to Japan, kids. It's time for tentacles. Oh, there she is. Why were you so far away? Talia was like not even in the fight. Oh my god.
Your gold vein is nearly exhausted.
I realize she's required for the story. Talia's the worst part of dungeons. Her whole character is so annoying. She was waiting for the entrance command. I told it to just bring everybody. Where was the portal? Did I kill that too? I think it was in there. They're taking so much damage from walking through lava. Is this game like Dungeon Keeper? Yes. Yes, it is. When are you gonna watch the Necro preview? Shortly. What is Dungeon Keeper? It's like this game. Easy answer.
Your enemies are in the dungeon.
They're in the buzzsaw traps right now. Target the priestess first. Should be fine.
A gold vein has been mined out.
Oh no! Anyway. Alright, all of them should just get thrown into prison and nom-nommed. Increase capacity, increase the amount of evilness per hero, room efficiency. Increase range of Bone Lord's minions by 5. Restoration of Scream. Oh, I might need to do the Chamber of Relaxation for the succubi to chill. Do that there. All right,
you have
awesome.
Unearthed a new area in the
what?
dungeon.
What? What did I unearth? Eh? Oh, was it this room I was digging out? Was that it?
A few manivores have appeared in your dungeon.
Where are the manivores? I don't see them, but the red dot is here, so I'm gonna drop them here. There they are. Purple enemy on purple background. It's hard to see it. Are they able to fill the mana bath? Because I don't actually have a mana room. There's some loose mana in the dungeon. I don't know if they can fill the mana room because I never made a mana bath. Or, I don't know if they can fill the mana bath because I never made a mana room. God dang it. Sorry, English is my first language. Okay, let's do... Let's get rid of that. And then make this. And that. And that should take care of that problem.
Golden portals opened in the dungeon.
Golden yeah, I'm trying to wind down. What are you doing? Where's the golden portal? Oh, dude, they're gonna walk through lava to get to me? Yeah, okay, go for it, stupid. This site is taken. What? Was it married? Alright, just fill it in then. Like, the room's efficiency is bad because it's, there's an opening there.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
And this one guy, ah! Someone's not just freaking out. Lava didn't seem to do much. It did some damage to him as they stepped through it. It was shallow lava, you know. I mean, anyone can drink lava once. Alright, cool. With that, how to blast. Gonna save it there, and we will pick it up from here next time. Alright, chat. Let's swap over. We got some news to cover. I don't even know if I need to, oh, hold on a sec. I don't even know if I need to open Guild Wars 2 for this, but I'll open Guild Wars 2 for this just so it's kind of in the background. Let's see what we got. Do you think those hot weeks in the Indian place were hot? I guess you haven't tried lava yet. Hang on, getting past the login screen. There we go. Okay. Get on my official newscaster here. Look, you won in RSL. I did. I beat the whole. I beat every shady legend. The whole thing. Big Reaper upgraded those swords. We will see. I'll be the judge of that. All right, hang on just a second here. No worries. All right. Swapping category. I'm gonna go to my official newscasting spot in Mistlock. Two shots lava, extra spicy, please. The forbidden chili. Okay. We'll just chill here. I don't really need background noise. All right, what have we got? All right, open this. Please don't be really loud. Okay. All right. Let's turn on dark mode for this, and we'll go into YouTube mode here, chat. Okay. Okay, today is Monday, November 20th. We've got some more Guild Wars 2 news. I know necromancers were laying awake all weekend dreaming of swords, and finally, your update has come. Sword-wielding necromancers are gluttons for punishment. To be fair, necromancers have been gluttons for punishment. I mean, they literally have a whole line of spells where they put conditions on themselves. So, I mean, I don't think they needed the swords for that. But, keep moving on. Greetings, gamers. My name is Taylor Brooks, and I am a designer on the Skills and Balance team here at ArenaNet. I hope you're all hungry for another look at a new weapon, because today, you know what, I'm actually not. So, hey, thank you guys for joining us today. If you're new to the channel, be sure to like and subscribe. Okay. Moving on. Because today I'll be giving you a taste of Necromancer's swords. Expanded weapon proficiencies are coming in 2024 during the second major update for Guild Wars 2 Soto, bringing a new weapon and skills for each profession. Don't forget that you'll be able to try out all these new skills along with the new weapons for other professions during our expanded weapon proficiency beta event starting on November 28th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, UTC-8. And there's a video. I have it open in another tab because I wanted to make sure the volume wasn't deafening this time. Let's see what we got here. It's like a snotty moonlight greatsword. All right, first of all, I think the question everyone is asking themselves, do the swords come with the drip? Because this guy looked good. Like, compared to the Eskimo Char in the Guardian video, are you kidding me? Yo, this is way better. All right, what are we looking at here? All right, so we got a leap engage right off the bat. That's probably a backward dodge roll. And then we've got a two-hand slash, a right slash, and then a backhand right slash. Okay, hold on. So we got main hand and offhand here. So he jumped backward. He did a two-handed animation there. Then did right hand swing. And then it did a different camera angle, the same swing. So I don't think that was a third attack. I think that was still the second attack. And then the right hand did a back swing. So it was two-hand right forward swing, right back swing. So 3 mid-range waves. And then he bow flexed, and shockwaves went along the ground. And he pooped feathers everywhere. And then he had a huge bolt that he fired. Okay, all right. Let's read the details. Insatiable appetites. Necromancer's sword skills focus on dealing powerful strike damage in an area while consuming enemies' vital energy to sustain the wielder. The main hand sword skill 3, Path of Gluttony, will allow the Necromancer to leap to their enemy, healing themselves for each enemy struck. Hungering Maelstrom, which is the offhand sword skill 4, will deal damage and steal health from enemies in a targeted area. With so much healing, a Necro might find themselves with a surplus of health. Luckily, their swords always hunger. Each sword skill has a secondary ability that can be activated by sacrificing health to sate your swords. Path of Gluttony can be reactivated to cast Gorge. You leap again, repeating the effects of the first leap, while also corrupting boons on enemies struck. Hungering Maelstrom's reactivation is Gormandize. Is that a real word? Gormandize... Hold on a second. Define Gormandize. Verb. Eat good food, especially to excess. Oh, okay, I learned a new word today. All right, Gormandize will deal damage and chill enemies struck by Hungering Maelstrom. Risky. Oh, I'm Gormandizing. Yeah, you heard it here first. Necromancer swords will allow you to sustain yourself through fights while also increasing your offensive capabilities at the price of your own health. Will the risk be worth the reward, or will you find yourself eaten alive? As mentioned above, you'll be able to try out all of the upcoming new weapon and profession combos during the Expanded Weapon Proficiency Beta event, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific Time UTC-8 on November 28th and ending at 10 p.m. Pacific Time UTC-8 on December 3rd. Please note that since this is a beta test, there will be placeholder UI, art, and audio assets for some of the weapon skills. Be sure to tune in to the Expanded Weapon Proficiency Preview livestream on November 27th at noon Pacific Time UTC-8 to get a more in-depth look at all the new weapons. My first thought when reading all this stuff is the Blood Bank skill in Blood Magic, if it's still there. I haven't played that in a bit. Blood Bank allowed you to go above your maximum health and store surplus. I'm wondering if that would synergize well with these skills where you have like engaged skills that generate health and then other skills sacrifice. Also, if every sword skill has a secondary activation that eats your health to do a bigger thing, does that mean they're getting 10 skills? Does that mean they're getting 10 and not 5? That's pretty wild if so. Each sword skill has a secondary ability that can be activated by sacrificing health. I mean, sword 1 is going to be an auto attack, so maybe 2 through 5, so like 9 skills counting the auto? That's pretty wild. So the question is the auto ranged? Because, let's see, when he engages... Yeah, he didn't do a single thing that I think could be an auto while he was in melee range. He did the leap, backward roll, and then just started doing this stuff. Now, that doesn't mean this is the auto. That could just be a 3-hit attack chain of some other thing. And I'm guessing that is Gluttony right there, but I'm not positive. Just looking at this video, I'm not even sure if the auto is melee or ranged. Because we got this 3-hit thing, but I don't know if this is the auto chain or if it is there's something else. Chat says, I think that they only showed in the video skill 3 and skill 4. Possibly. I mean, they might have showed skill 4 and then the second part of skill 4, because the double activation. Because, like, he does that. He does, there's like that, there was like a flashing thing. This. And then he did it again, and it did that. I'm guessing that's the reactivation. So that seems like 2 sides of the same skill, and then there was the ranged triple slice, whatever that is. So the sword might be melee, but maybe like the sword 2 is a ranged triple tap, possibly. It wouldn't be the first time. You know, necromancers have the melee dagger, but it has a ranged attack on its 2 and 3 skills. So it's possible that it's melee and all these are special attacks. We're not sure, but it could also be mid-range. I don't know. It's definitely got enough moves to be a threat at mid-range. I don't know if it's going to be primarily mid-range as far as like where they stand. But yeah, could be interesting. I really can't think of anyone that would hate this. I mean, I think Harbingers and Reapers will be leaping into, no pun intended, to try this right away. Scourges, I think, mostly fine with their weapons, but I'm sure that they would try this out and see if it would work better for them. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. If I missed anything, let me know. Correct me. Put it in the comments down below. Any questions, problems, thoughts, concerns? Let us know what you saw that I didn't see. Spread the word. And yeah, that's it. That is the 9th preview. And as mentioned in 9 videos so far, November 28th, we will get to try this stuff out. November 27th, there will be more information. They'll be doing a live stream where they give us more info. And that is the spooky swords. All right, there. I covered it. People have been asking me for an hour and a half to cover this. There we go. It's done. Let's see. Or wonder what sword torch would mess like. Yeah, I can put a link to it in the chat. Hang on. There you go. Auto attack. It's a French word that means gluttony. What are the sword skin, by the way? I don't remember them. The sword skins in the video? Hang on. 7 Reaper? Maybe? Maybe not. No, 7 Reaper usually has chains on it. Is that 7 Reaper? Okay, Twitch chat is saying yes, it is 7 Reaper. Okay, I guess I was right the first time, and then I second-guessed myself. Yeah, if it's spooky and green, it's usually 7 Reaper. Chat, you know why he's dressed up so nice? Because he just engaged. Alright guys, thanks for the morning stream. I gotta stop, I'm gonna make this video. Got a few other things to do as well. You guys are awesome. Couple plugs on the way out. If you happen to be new to my channel, if you're watching on Twitch, hit the follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Helps us with the algorithm. These are my YouTube channels. I got 2 of those. And these are the patrons. They're wonderful. We got a bunch of those. And with that, I am going to raid someone else on Twitch. And I'm going to wrap up the YouTube stream. Hi, Chip. And I will be back this evening in about 5 hours if you would like to join me then for Mutiny Monday, where I play games while you guys try to stop me from playing those games. It's going to be great. So, YouTube, see y'all tonight.